like I can't take care of myself. I couldn't buy any. When I say I had nothing to my name, this is the brokest I've been since before 12. Okay, like nothing. Ooh, it was a challenge. Okay, challenging. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. It was a struggle to feed myself. Like it. But I needed to be in this season. I needed to be in this season and see it through. I know I needed to. And it even taught me the people around me. Now, again, I don't ask people for much. So the people that I felt comfortable asking something for, they didn't come through. And it's like, okay, I understand. It's cool. You know, you can't, that's fine. Or they'll ignore and pretend like they didn't get the message. So it's like, okay, all right. So it just gave me a different perspective as well, because again, I told you that I had plans for people, and I know where my life is going to go, and all that. And I had plans to take people with me. I had plans to do things for people. I just had plans for these people who, when it was my season of need, my season when I was down and out, my season when I was struggling and lacking, crickets, non existent. And it's like, oh, okay. And of course, I can't expect people to be there, but it just shifted my perspective, because I would be there within the quickness. No questions asked for anybody, especially blood, anybody. So it's like, oh, okay. So I had to realize, like, this is my situation. This is my walk. And it's with me and God. This is where God wants me to be. And so I let go of what people said about me. What I let go and released fears within myself. I let go of trying to live by this world standards that I should be X, Y, and Z and have X, Y, and Z. Like, I had to just really truly surrender to the place that I was in. And that was the most difficult process, because I had to realize that I'm not in control. There's nothing that I can do right now but to see it through and to go through and to trust the Most High, that the Most High is going to provide for me and to ensure that I have all that I need. And He has done that for me. The Most High has ensured that I had all that I need. And He did it with my mom. It was my mom literally every step of the way. She stepped up. She took on my burden. She went through this struggle with me. I did not expect this year to be this year. I could tell you that. I remember last year on my birthday, I even had a song, I'm coming out. Listen, I'm coming out. I was like, that is going to be my anthem next year. I just knew this year was just going to be the year. Something in me said this year was going to be the year. That was my anthem. I'm coming out. Lord, the way I done came out, I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't expecting. Everything was like, ooh, pressure. But again, we used to pressure. We familiar with pressure. We friends with pressure, okay? And it's like I had to surrender. And this is where I'm at. This is where we at, okay? So far it's like I'm shifting truly into myself. My whole perception of life, the world around me, myself, has shifted. It's like I was truly, truly, truly elevating and evolving from this world and the things that keep me down or keep me stuck or make me feel limited. It's like I was rising above that, like I was literally, truly just growing and blossoming within myself throughout this whole journey. I had to experience what I experienced so that I can see different, because there was things in me that still needed to be worked on. Of course, there's always something to work on. But once I was able to surrender and release the resistance and to fully trust God to show up, that's exactly what God did. Like literally every time I walk, He walked. He just needed me to trust that I was okay and I didn't have to force things myself. I didn't have to make things happen myself. All I had to do was just be obedient and walk. Every time I stepped, He stepped. Every single time.